later, Joni.
Take care of yourself out there.
Kind of reminds me of the old Gold Rush
Spitfire,
game.
Harley, writing for my paper.
I guess she likes that, huh?
Now don't that just beat all?
The Gold Rush game, was it good? I guess it was a point and click game like this one, yeah? I'm assuming? It was from the Wii U. Ah, I see. We had terrible UI in general. I didn't really play on the Wii U, so I would not know. I missed out on that one. Maybe that's a good thing, I'm not too sure. Let's keep going over this way. I don't remember Xenoblade's UI being that bad, really. I have no idea. I did not play it. So, who
Was
knows?
your meeting satisfactory, ma'am?
Oh, wow,
Quite.
he's posh.
Did you find any of those butterscotch sweets I asked for?
Afraid not. Only taffy and some peppermints.
Pity. This place seems to lack even the smallest of pleasures. Shall we?
I wonder who those people are. They seem very posh and very fancy. Alright, we got a saloon going on here. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of like drama going on or something, right? You would think. There's usually always something bad going on in these places. Let's take a little stop inside. This is supposed to be where the guy is as well. This is the Jack of Diamonds, where we're supposed to find this dude. I'm talking about Xenoblade X on the Wii U. Ah, I see. Wii U had some good games, just Wii controls were bad and the UI in general wasn't good. Ah, I see. I'm just lazy to type out the full title. Fair enough. It's one of those days, isn't it?
These seem to be for decoration more than anything else. These seem to be...
Oh, okay. What about that? This. What is that? Is that a window?
Food delivery for the lazy.
Oh, it's a food delivery system. Cool.
Warning. Watch the dang door. Signed, management.
Can I press the button? Let's press it. Okay. We gotta like order some food then, I guess.
Now that is mighty tempting.
Very, very tempting. Okay. What can we click on here? Who can we talk to? That looks like to be the only person we can talk to. I don't know if that's the guy we're supposed to be meeting. Not sure. Seems to be a lot to interact with.
Scenes from the wild country. A night campfire, a wild horse, and a bear in the mountains. Sure would be something to see all that up close and personal. Except maybe the bear.
We definitely don't want to see the bear.
Scenes from the wild country. A night campfire, a wild... Sure would
Oh,
be
she said that
scenes-
already. Okay, what about this one?
Scenes from the...
Nope, she says the exact same thing for all the locations. Alright.
Someone's hunting trophy.
It's very simple. Let's look at the people. Maybe we can get an idea of who they are.
The local populace getting sloshed. The local
Okay, that's all we can click on there. Let's try the dude. Hello. Who are you?
Excuse me, kid. I need to get upstairs.
I'm really sorry, miss, but Mr. Ackerman's not taking any more meetings right now.
But I need to speak with him.
It's important I speak with Gentleman Jake.
I'm sure. Of course, he always tries to make time for his admirers. Mr. Ackerman's upstairs getting ready for his show. It starts in less than an hour. Why don't you come by and watch? You can come meet him afterwards.
I just need to interview him for a newspaper article.
Well now, that's perfect. If you're going to write about him, you should definitely see the show. Trust me, he's a real dazzler.
Suppose it beats waiting around here.
So I gotta go and like see the show, I guess. Let's resume game. So how do I actually start the show? Is it ready to start now?
Gentleman Jake's show will be starting at the theater soon. You won't want to miss a second of it.
I'm guessing there's like something I've got to do first, something I've got to trigger before this will set in motion, I guess. It's one of those days. It is the weekend. I'm sure everyone's feeling tired. There's a lot of information going on with this game. There's so much to interact with and so much to discover. Not every option gives you something useful though, so it depends really.
Horse pills? Is that pills for horses or pills made from horses? Or both?
I guess we will never know, I suppose. Can we check out this wanted
Looks
poster?
like it's been up for ages. Wonder if they ever caught the guy. Or maybe he retired from crime. Or died of old age.
I like to click on every single thing that I can click on as well, so it's probably going to take me ages to get through this because I like to learn all the information. I like to get as much as I can because it might help us as well in going through some of the puzzles. I'm sure there's going to be some puzzles and stuff somewhere along the line, and there's going to be dilemma choices, I'm sure. Oh, it's this dude again. We saw you earlier, didn't we? This is the Opera House. Gentleman Jake's Wild West. Thrills, excitement, gunplay. Oh, it's some kind of like gun show or something. These are faded as heck.
Thrill, murder, revenge, classic stuff. Never works out that way in real life.
Mm-hmm. Shall we look at the sign?
For 20 coppers, it'd better be one hell of a show.
Is 20 coppers a lot? Maybe it is. I have no idea.
Dr. Bennett Clark, Master of Ethericity. Oh right, the Ethericity fellow. I didn't know he was working out here.
I don't know what that means, but okay. We got a nice violin
You
playing.
again?
Do you hear it?
Hey, Harmony, was it?
Wrong.
Mark, what on the ether are you doing here?
Oh, you're not still sore about earlier.
Yes, I am. He was trying to con me. He was working with that kid, right?
You bet your scrawny ass I am.
Look, nothing personal. My brother and me are just doing our best to get by.
Oh, so he was your brother? Wow. You just walked away when your brother got caught? Yeah, that's pretty cold-hearted, isn't it?
Your brother? And you just strolled away? I ought to knock you into a cocked hat.
Hey, you gotta look out for number one.
You picked the wrong mark, but I can let that go. Hell, with a little effort, you two could be halfway decent grifters. But if there's one thing turns my stomach, it's disloyalty. That's your flesh and blood. If you don't have your own brothers back, who else on this wretched earth is going to give a flip if you're alive or dead?
You made your point. Now can we drop it already? I'm trying to do an actual legitimate job here.
That doesn't excuse you though, dude. I'm glad she like put her foot down and stood firm there. Alright, what job?
Legitimate job? So you're not selling snake oil or stock tips or fire insurance?
You're selling tickets,
No,
right?
Nothing like that. I'm selling tickets.
Mhm.
The Gentleman Jake's legendary Wild West show. Only 20 coppers.
I don't think I have 20 coppers, so that's probably something I've got to work towards.
I'll take one of those tickets.
Swell. And when would you like to come see the show?
Whenever it starts?
Oh, you mean today? Oh, well, I'm afraid I gotta disappoint you there. Sold the last of today's tickets not 10 minutes before you walked up.
Seriously?
What?
Seriously, this ain't exactly the Coliseum. It only fits so many, and folks around here are real excited to see Gentleman Jake in person.
So I've already come to my first hurdle, as I need to figure out how to get to this dude, and all the tickets are sold out, so that sucks. They're probably not just going to let me speak to him.
Alright, look.
I'll ask
I don't need
anyway.
to see some yahoo firing off his pea shooter. I just want to talk to this Jake fellow.
And I'm sure Gentleman Jake would be happy to meet you if you had a ticket to get in. Of course, I might be able to sneak you in quiet-like, but I'd be putting my job on the line. And I can't afford to lose it now. After all, I have my little brother to look after.
When it
Just
suits
tell me
him.
what you want.
Only a small favor.
Spit it out.
Just help me retrieve something. A small item of great personal value. It's only my pa's pocket watch. Family heirloom, you see.
What happened to it?
It was stolen is what? By that one-eyed scalawag Lola Johnson. Probably stashed it away in the old smithy. She's been squatting in there for weeks now.
Oh, great. He wants me to go and steal a pocket watch. I bet you it is not even his. He probably just wants it. Okay, there's a lot of options. How about 2 crowns and we forget all of this nonsense? I don't think I have 2 crowns. I don't know how much money I have got. Okay, let's try offer him the bribe and see if that works first.
You said you and your brother needed money.
I don't think
How
it will
about 2
work, but
crowns?
we'll try.
Well now, that's mighty kind of you. But this don't change the deal.
Why, you little bastard.
You want in,
Wow.
you gotta do me that favor.
So I just gave him money for nothing. He just took the money and then said, actually, no. That was a scummy move. It really was. Where's your brother now? Yeah, did he get caught?
Where'd your brother get to? Keeping out of trouble?
Matter of fact, he's trying to make good after that screw-up earlier. Decided he's gonna try and get Pa's watch back all by himself.
Oh no.
He's real tore up over losing it.
So in other words, he's made his brother do it. That's a terrible idea.
And you're letting him risk his neck again? He'll be collared in no time. Like as not, you'll never see him again.
Oh, I know. I tried talking sense into him, but he's dead set on it. Wants to prove himself. But he'll be in real hot water if he gets caught, which he probably will. That's why I'm asking you to do it before he goes and does something stupid. I can tell you could pull it off. No problem.
This dude is like master manipulator, isn't he? Let's see. I'll do it, but only to keep your brother out of trouble. I feel like he doesn't deserve it. He's like still quite young.
That kid deserves better than getting strung up for doing your dirty work. Call him off. I'll handle it.
Swell. You know where to find me.
Okay, so I've got to get into the blacksmith place. I'm not sure how. Maybe he'll tell me.
Hey, kid.
Yeah?
It's locked, so how do we get in?
The blacksmith's got a giant padlock on the door.
So?
So, I'm not breaking into private property?
I told you the place is abandoned. Lola's squatting in there. Besides, it's not really breaking in if you're retrieving something stolen. Sheriff Gamble won't trouble himself over it, trust me. And if you run into Lola, I'm sure someone like you can handle her.
Wait here. I'll be back.
I look forward to it.
I'm not sure if I believe that. I feel like the sheriff has got barely any work to do. So if I'm like, you know, making a scene, like breaking in and entering, I'm sure he will be completely up for sort of like, you know, handling that. I don't think he's got much to do. He's probably bored, that sheriff.
Business seems slow today. Probably a good thing.
What are those two guys doing there, like arguing? I don't seem to be able to talk to them anyway. Is there not anywhere else to go? It doesn't seem like there is. How am I going to break into that blacksmith place? Because I don't have any tools, and I know the wood was, it was like rotten, so I'm sure there's a tool or something I can find somewhere that will help me inside, but as far as I know, I haven't found anything so far. We'll go just give it a little tug again and see if it does anything.
This padlock's not going anywhere. Not without encouragement. Too bad I didn't bring my lockpicks. Or a hammer.
Lockpicks. There was a lockpicking kit in the sheriff's office. Perhaps that is what I need to get. Let's try it out. Let's see if I can
back, Miss Leger.
convince this guy. Gotta convince him to give me the... Oh, look, it does have a take option there. I'm sure he's not just going to let me take it, though, right? There's going to be something I've got to do.
I can't just swipe these from right under his nose.
Okay, so there is something I've got to, like, distract him or something, I wonder.
Hey, Sheriff?
What can I do you for?
Did you hear about the guy who got thrown out the window? Oh, if I had have called the sheriff instead of the doctor, that would have been a perfect opportunity to grab the lockpicks, right? I'm sure.
Were you aware that a man was thrown from the window at the Rosewater Post?
Is that right? Who was it?
Never saw him before. Looked New Spanish.
Is he alive?
Yes, he's in Doc Sedgwick's care.
Well, that's good. Sounds like I need to have words with Joni, though.
Yeah, you should go. You should leave the building and leave these amazing lockpicks right here for me. A locked door and no lockpicks in your inventory feels like I'm playing Oblivion. Yeah, there's like a whole guide for lockpicking in the there's like in the diary as well. So I'm not sure how in depth this is gonna be. I have no idea. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of options here. Who is that fancy older lady I saw leaving the saloon? Yeah, I want to ask about her.
I saw a lady coming out of the saloon earlier. She was older, fancy looking, sounded old country. Any idea who that is?
Can't say it rings any bells. Wonder what someone like that would be doing in Rosewater.
Okay, I wonder too. Lola Johnson is the blacksmith lady, so if we can find out more about her, we might get some clues.
Are you acquainted with Lola Johnson?
Not really. She mostly keeps to herself. As long as she don't cause trouble, I'm willing to overlook the squatting.
So she actually is squatting. So the dude wasn't lying. I actually thought he was. Okay, the gentleman Jake is the guy we need for the story, so let's ask about him.
What's the story with Gentleman Jake?
Which one? If even half of them are true, he's a lion among men, a real Western hero. But you can catch his show while he's in town and hear it straight from the source.
Okay, and then we've got Joan, which is the person who gave me the job. I guess we could ask about them.
Can you tell me about Joan Gallagher?
Whew, I've yet to meet anyone with a more fiery temper. My advice is to stay on Joni's good side. You don't want to end up going out the window like that poor bastard.
We do not. She does seem to have anger problems, doesn't she? What's there to know about the doctor?
Is Doc Sedgwick on the up and up, or is he one of those frontier quacks?
Oh no, Doc Sedgwick's tried and true. Well, he saved the town from a yellow fever epidemic just last year. The doc's pretty much the glue holding this town together. Leastways, that's what he's fond of telling everybody.
Thanks for the chat, Sheriff.
Come back anytime.
What's that supposed to mean? Is he not as good as what he says? Like, I'm curious. How am I going to distract this guy? This is clearly like what I've got to do, right, for the objective. He does get up a lot and like walk over to areas and stuff, but I'm not sure if that is going to be helpful. I don't know.
Lockpicks. Tempting.
I clearly need it.
What can
Just saying.
I see?
There is no more dialogue to do with him, so there's clearly something I've got to do here. Let's try asking about some of the
Hey.
posters. See if we can get up and like, can I just kind of like sneak away whilst he's...
Reba married an oil man.
I can walk away.
Living in
Oh
some
sweet,
big
I can just take it while he's
You'll
looking.
notice they're missing.
Irma's a real sweetheart.
Have I got to replace it with
Think I ever
something?
met a kinder soul. I hope she's doing well.
Replace... I don't think I've got anything to replace it
Sheriff
with.
Gamble will definitely notice.
Okay. So I've got to look for like a bag
I'm
to
really sorry.
Not a problem.
replace that one with, so he doesn't notice. I see. I don't know where I'm going to get a bag like that from. I haven't seen one, and I've been very thorough in looking around so far. So I am not sure, but we'll have to have another little look around, I suppose. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully we can find something around here somewhere. That would be great. I bet it's something like really small that I've missed or something. Maybe there's like new dialogue options. Oh, hello. Oh, wow.
Hello again.
That injury looks nasty. God, is he doing all right? Let's see.
He doesn't look half bad, all things considered.
No, he was lucky. Once I'm done here and the laudanum wears off, he should be right as rain.
Okay, can we talk to him? He kind of looks like he's out cold though.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, I wouldn't try talking to him just now, Miss Leger. I gave him a mild narcotic to numb the pain. He'll be out of sorts for a while. I'm afraid I haven't the time for idle chit-chat, Miss Leger.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's kind of busy. Oh, over here. You see that? Oh my gosh, the perfect bag to do the
What's in the
exchange.
pouch?
Oh, just some supplies for house calls and emergencies.
Oh, you won't mind if I just yoink it, do you? He won't notice. I'll just sneak it. Go on. There you go. Never suspected a thing. Let's get out of here quick before he realizes what I did. You know, I find it so suspicious because I literally just asked about the bag and then all of a sudden it's just gone. Whoopsie. It's fine. We know what to do now. It's a simple swap. We'll just go make this dude talk about the, photos over here and then swap them out.
Hey.
That would be great. Okay, here he comes. Alright, come on, girl. We gotta
Sadie died.
Gotta do our
a few months
thing.
after this picture was taken.
He'll notice.
Beulah's a real firebrand. She'd
All right,
smack you across the
select.
face soon as look at you.
and
She
swap.
did to me plenty.
Got him.
And now are we going to say bye? He just stops talking. He just like instantly knows that I'm finished. All right, cool. See you later, Sheriff. Enjoy those medical supplies. I got my lockpick. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to unlock this this blacksmith place and get in there. So here's my supplies. Should we look at it?
Not the best quality lockpicks, but they'll do in a pinch.
Okay. And let's just have a little look at the journal because it looked kind of complex. Let's see. Turn the hook. So this is the padlock one. So we are doing padlocks, right? So it'd be this one. Wiggle the key to start the fun. Then take the snake for a long, long run. That is the clue that we've got for us. All right. So let's select these and try to unlock this. Hopefully it works.
This should be easy to pick. Just have to remember that rhyme I taught Bill. Good thing I wrote it down in my journal.
Yep, I've already read it. Good God, which one? There's all different ones. Let me just take a look. Take the snake. So would it be this one? The curly one, perhaps?
Snake pick. Best type for getting the job done quickly.
So it's this middle one. So we select this one and then I have no idea how you lockpick. Just put it in and wiggle it around and hope it works.
I should have this open in no time. It's just like the rhyme. Learned it by heart as a tyke and scribbled it down for posterity.
Okay, how do I do it though? Twist left, twist right. How do I know which way to go? It doesn't say which way, so I just guess I'll just try anyway. Let's go left first. Left and then right. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. There's gotta be a method to this madness. I'm just not sure exactly what it is. Okay, I got like my first puzzle then. I think you have to use the wide bar on the left. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Tension key. Don't pick locks without it.
I actually didn't notice that at all. Didn't even see it. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So I have to wiggle this. And then do I have to do this at the same time? Okay. Got it. I don't know which way I'm supposed to do it though. I'm obviously doing something. I'm doing something wrong. Give me the Elder Scrolls lockpicking any day. Yeah, it's a lot easier on Elder Scrolls. Let's see if I got any clues here. Choose the snake. Look round as you give it a shake. The keys stay still, the diamond shines. Turns it up just once, then down 3 times. I think they're for different things. I just haven't worked out which direction I'm supposed to do this. I have no idea.
I should have this.
Whoops. Okay. Oh.
Fantastic.
All right then. That wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot more. I thought it was going to be painful, but that was okay. That was all right. That one's not too bad. It's all right. It's all right on Elder Scrolls. It's pretty easy actually. All right, let's look around. They got all those horseshoes up there. It looks quite bare in here.
The devil won't be coming in here.
I don't think so. Lots of protection. What's that?
That could be a good spot to stash something.
Oh, okay. Stash something?
Emptier than that fool Jem's head.
Okay, what else have we got to explore?
The smithy's cold furnace. No watch, just old ash.
Okay. What's this over here?
Did the blacksmith dabble as a Wainwright?
I'm surprised that there's nobody in here because this person was supposed to be squatting in here, but I don't see them around.
Maybe the kid's watch is in there.
Possibly?
Well now, what have we here?
Oh.
Got what I came for. Best not to stick around.
Ah, I wanted to explore the rest of the place, but I guess that's just what we were here for. All right, we got the watch. Yay!
Fancy. Too bad there doesn't seem to be a pawn shop in town.
I really wonder if this is actually, you know, their dad's, like, watch, though. Oblivion lockpicking was a bit tricky. Do you think so? But you could get an unbreakable lockpick really easily, so it doesn't matter all that much. I don't remember getting an unbreakable lockpick, actually, but that sounds definitely extremely handy, so that was cool. It's very cool. All right, let's go give this lockpick over, and then we should be able to get into this like play, right? With this guy, Gentleman Jake, because we're gonna get you know, this dude's gonna sneak us in. So
Hey,
Yeah?
that's the plan. I got the watch.
here's your watch back.
No fooling. You actually got it?
It wasn't that bad,
They
actually.
didn't used to call me Housebreaker Harley for nothing.
Hey, I'm impressed.
Anyways, that's my part of the bargain held up. You gonna let me in now?
Sure, go on. Oh, and thanks. I know we've had our tiffs, but I really do appreciate you getting this for me. My dear departed Pa can rest easy again knowing his watch is back where it belongs.
That's not your watch at all, is it?
Well,
It's
it is
not.
now.
If I were you, I'd make myself scarce. Otherwise, the only way you'll be able to tell the time on that thing is by squatting over a mirror. You get me?
Yes, ma'am.
I think she just threatened him. Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages.
Sit back and enjoy the show, guys.
Thrills? Are you ready for some excitement?
Hell yeah!
Are you ready for some fun?
Heck yeah, let's go! Let's cheer.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Woo!
Without further ado, now present the star of our show, the last man standing at the Bleachbone Gulch Showdown, the only man to defeat Bastard Billy Boakes in a duel, the man who discovered a gentleman, then gifted it to an orphan.
Okay, we get it, we get it.
Gentleman Jake Ackerman.
Bravo! Is it going to be an actual play?
Yahoo!
Do we actually get to watch it? Oh my god, this is going to be so silly, isn't it? Amazing. How cheesy.
Thank you, Charlie, for that wonderful introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gentleman Jake's Wild West. We got a heck of a performance for you today, but first, allow me to introduce my brave and loyal assistant, Danny Luo. Now let's get this show on the road.
Yeehaw!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you rope a steer. Keep it going, Danny. Maybe you'll lasso yourself one someday.
What the heck? Let's heckle.
You couldn't rope a steer if it invited itself in for dinner.
Ooh! Throw some insults out.
The sun beat down upon them as the duelists stood and stared. But Billy Boakes had never fought somebody so prepared. Jake drew his gun. And bang! The bastard crashed down with a thud. The legendary foe lay dead, defeated, in the mud.
I'm gonna applaud. We're just gonna clap for that one. Oh my god, they're doing juggling now.
For a most challenging proposition, perhaps the greatest feat of marksmanship to which a man can set his sights. You see those 5 juggling balls that Charlie keeps whirling aloft in such a dizzying display? Ladies and gentlemen, fix your eyes on that green ball in particular, and do not dare blink.
I'd so laugh if he missed.
For with
Let's see him
but
do
a
it.
single bullet, I will pluck it from the very air.
Oh, suspenseful. Hey, let's applaud. Let's cheer. That was good.
Yeah! Amazing!
Amazing. I bet there was some trick to that, wasn't there? He
And
cheated.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is our show. Thank you all so much. You've been a truly magnanimous, magnificent, and majestic audience.
And you can take home a piece of the legend. Come on down to the Check of Diamonds to get an autograph or a souvenir ferrotype. We'll be there until last call. Stop by and shake hands with Gentleman Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
That show was kind of pants, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely not worth our money. I don't think, especially not 2 crowns that I, used to bribe the guy. Hey, I was supposed to be talking to this dude and we just walked out. Like, what? How am I meant to talk to this guy if we just walk out the room? Let's go back inside.
Locked.
Apparently we can't. I guess we'll knock on the door. No? Okay, maybe we'll go into the saloon for autographs and maybe, get to talk to him that way.
I'm telling you, Jake, I need that money tonight.
You knew the deal going in, Charlie. There's nothing I can do about it.
What is going
See
on?
about that.
Hope I'm not interrupting, gentlemen.
My friend here was just saying his farewells. Weren't you, Charlie? Please do pardon that unpleasant display. What can I do for you, my dear?
Name's Harley Leger. I'd like to interview you for the Rosewater Post.
Well, shucks, it would be my pleasure, Miss Leger. Shall we go upstairs to my room? Beats standing out here in the dust.
Lead on.
I'm not sure I want to go to his room.
Permit me to introduce my associate, Danny Luo.
We've met, actually. Not formally, I suppose. Nice to properly make your acquaintance, Miss Leger.
Likewise, Mr. Luo.
Please, you can call me Danny. Everybody does.
So what did you think of the show? Pretty spectacular, huh?
Not really. If he wants my honest opinion. I'm not sure if we should just butter him up a little bit though. I'm not sure. I think he's already agreed to, answer our question, so perhaps it'll be okay. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen better.
It was alright, I guess.
I hope your review will be a little more stirring than that. Shall we proceed with the interview?
You want me to do a review? I don't think so. Alright, so here we go with the interview. Tell me your real story. What brings your show to Rosewater? What's your greatest accomplishment? Is there anything that scares you? What would people be surprised to learn? How do you spend your time? Danny, what do you think of Jake? That's an interesting one. We'll just speak to Danny instead. Let's go with that.
Danny, you're Gentleman Jake's closest associate. I'd like to hear your perspective.
Me? But I thought this interview was with Mr. Ackerman.
Oh, go on, Danny boy. Tell the lady what you think of old Jake.
Well, Mr. Ackerman's been very kind to take me under his wing. He's taught me loads about showmanship and being brave. Really, I couldn't ask for a better mentor.
Aw, hell. You're gonna make me blush.
I feel like he was a little bit awkward, and I'm not sure if he was awkward just because I put him on the spot or if he was awkward because there's something more going on between them. I have no idea. All right, let's go with, is there anything that scares you?
Is there anything that frightens the mighty Gentleman Jake?
You know, somebody once told me, fear is only as deep as the mind allows. When you deal with the type of folks out on the frontier that I do, marauders, bandits, desperados, your fears have got to be shallow. Otherwise, you won't last 2 seconds.
All right then, what's your greatest accomplishment?
You're clearly a man of great deeds. Which would you say has been your greatest?
I value all my accomplishments equally, Miss Leger. To single any one out would diminish the others. I couldn't bring myself to do
Wow, that ego.
What a noble sentiment.
I like to think so.
I don't think my character likes him very much. Alright, tell me your real story.
So who is the real Gentleman Jake?
Mercy me. That's a hell of a question. Now, I ain't much for philosophizing, Miss Leger, so I'll just say this. In my case, what you see is what you get.
I see. Well, okay then.
Hey, Jake, don't you have an appointment with Miss Sally this evening?
Dan, you're right. Sorry to cut things short, Miss Leger. I've got another engagement I need to prepare for.
I should have plenty for my article. I appreciate your time.
Well, I look forward to reading your story in the next edition. Danny, see the lady out, would you?
I feel like there's something fishy going on with that dude. There's something more
Good meeting
going
you,
on.
Danny. Guess I'll see you around.
Who are these
Not
guys?
to worry, gents. Jake's all yours. Hey, you were in the show. Nice juggling.
Thank you, ma'am.
They look like
Jake, get your ass out here right now, you four-flusher.
rough types, don't they?
Now, what's all the ruckus?
Don't play the fool with me, Ackerman. You know damn well why I'm here. You might think you can give me the runaround, but I wonder if my friends here won't convince you to pay up.
Charlie. Didn't anybody ever tell you only cowards get others to solve their problems for them?
You slum-guzzling bastard. I'm gonna fix that wobbling jaw of yours.
Come on up here, then.
Things are getting heated.
Sure you won't reconsider, Charlie?
Oh my gosh.
Shut the hell up and get out of my way. McGuire, take care of the kid.
Is she gonna put this in her article, I wonder? Juicy bit of
Let's dance,
gossip.
cowboy.
Oh my god, they just start little punch up.
Suggest you clear out while you can, little lady. This could get ugly.
From where I'm standing, it's pretty damn ugly already.
Wait, what?
Hey!
So that's how you want it, huh? Fine. I'll let the boss deal with you when he's done.
Why am I getting involved? Okay. It looks like I have to
Face.
like get into a punch up too.
We can do this all day.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
You're in my way, you lummox.
And that's where I'm staying.
Oh, so he's just deciding to not let me go. That's weird.
Ooh-wee.
So... Nice dodge.
I guess I have to help these guys. Let's knock this guy out.
Hey, don't start any trouble, lady.
Well, what am I supposed to do then?
I've seen pregnant cows more graceful than you.
We're just gonna like start insulting people. It's like Monkey Island.
I've seen pregnant cows more
Pregnant cows. What a
New face.
interesting insult. There's gotta be something around here that I've gotta do.
Ooh-wee.
Dude, can you be quiet? Like, why do you have to be so noisy? Oh, let's take the bottle. Smash him over the head with a bottle.
Don't start any trouble, lady.
No. Wait, he moved. Quick! I was just about to leave. Curses. It's gotta be. I've gotta like get him to like get away from the door somehow. I think that's what I'm meant to do. What if I press this button? I press this button? Nope. That doesn't do anything. I am really unsure what the game wants me to do right now.
Give him a new face.
I am missing something though.
Ah, Bollingworth Ale. Didn't know they got that out here.
What have I got in my inventory? It's something to do with this, I reckon. But this dude stops me from really doing anything with it.
Hey. Stop.
This moves him slightly away from the door. Oh! That's what I was meant to do. Oh, I see. Perfect. Can I search him? Grab his
Nothing about him
items.
but the stench.
Oh, that's a shame. Can I take this bottle now? I can. Okay. Can I knock this dude out? Now I've got this dude pestering me. Wow.
Hey, nice one.
Not the most honorable way of winning a fight, but these boys were hardly playing fair.
Hey, Charlie. Looks like your guys weren't as tough as you hoped.
Oh.
Wee, that got the old blood pumping.
You've got some interesting associates, Mr. Ackerman. If you'll excuse me, I have an article to write.
Hang on just a minute. I'd be a fool to just let you walk away after that performance. Come on back up here. I've got a business proposition that may interest you.
What about Miss Sally?
Oh, she can wait. All right, Miss Leger, I won't beat around the bush. Danny and I are looking to get some folks together for a job, and I think you'd make a damn fine addition to the team.
What sort of job?
Ever hear of Dr. Bennett Clark?
I'm not really sure who he's talking about, but okay. That was interesting. I can't say I've heard of this person. Who is this person?
No, I don't think I have.
He was the lead scientist researching that ethericity stuff. Before the ban, that is. Dr. Clark moved out here not long after the big disaster back in Lamplight City. He kept up his research, even did some demonstrations at the Opera House. Till one day, he just up and vanished. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of him in nearly a year.
Okay, so some dude vanished, and this guy wants to find him. Why does he want to find him?
And you want to go looking for him?
Oh, I want to go looking, all right. The thing is, we're going in search of Dr. Clark's fortune.
Come again?
The feller was loaded. Somehow he managed to talk a bunch of big money investors from back east into financing his research. All those gizmos and doodads don't come cheap, you know? We find his stash, we'll all be rolling in it for years to come.
Stash? What stash? Surely it's all just numbers on a ledger somewhere.
Nope. I'm telling you, he kept his assets in cold, hard cash.
So you're looking to rob a man blind just because nobody knows where he is?
Now, nothing so uncouth as that. Picture this. A swashbuckling pirate captain, his vessel freighted with treasure. The vast fleets of law and order circling him, closing in. He digs a hole in the sands of some sun-kissed tropical beach to conceal his ill-gotten loot and makes himself scarce. Circumstance conspires to deprive him of the opportunity to return. Now, he's the brave treasure hunter who seeks and unearths the bounty guilty of robbery? Or is he just returning to the world what would otherwise lie forgotten and worthless? See, we're not after Clark's personal wealth. The money in question was meant to bankroll his etheric research. Since that's been outlawed, he can't touch it. And it's a drop in the ocean for the investors. They'll never miss it.
How many folks are you planning on bringing into this?
That depends on what we find. But I promise you, we'll all get a fair split. Enough to make it all worthwhile.
What's your plan?
Clark had a lab nearby, a couple miles outside of town. Last place anybody saw. We poke around there, retrace his steps, and it should lead us straight to the loot.
Uh-huh.
Now, call me crazy, but I get the impression you're not entirely convinced.
Wow, okay, so this is where the main plot picks up, because this game is, initially about going on a treasure hunt. So every option is, no, I don't want to do this. But I'm sure we will accept eventually. Let's say the top option.
Truth be told, I'm not. How can you be sure Clark isn't just holed up in some cave with his cash? Or that someone didn't off him so they could claim it for themselves? We follow Clark, and whatever vanished him could end up vanishing us, too.
I admit we're asking you to put a lot of faith in us. Hell, I'd probably be just as incredulous were I in your position.
Mr. Ackerman's a good man, Miss Leger. He's never led me astray in all the time I've known him.
I appreciate it, Danny, but I think Miss Leger's gonna need a little more than just your word. Look, I've known quite a few moneyed folk in my time. They all got one thing in common. You know what that is?
They like to spend their riches. They don't care about people like us. No, but I'm sure you'll tell me. Let's go with that.
Please, enlighten me.
They're good at keeping their money safe. Clark's cash is out there. I just know it. As far as your safety, you just took out a couple of brutes twice our size. It's plain to see you can take care of yourself.
I'm pretty good with my pistols, and Mr. Ackerman can talk his way out of anything. But we could use somebody who's good in the fights.
Besides, stick around old Jake long enough and you'll have enough material to write a whole book. forget a measly little write-up in the local rag. I'm offering you a front row seat to a much better show. So, what do you say?
I mean, I guess it's a good offer for her as a writer, but it does seem like she's going back down the same route that she did in the past, right? 'Cause she was a cowboy back then, so I think she's gonna go down a troublesome route. Let's see. This will make a good story.
All right, Mr. Ackerman, I'm in. At
We're
the
doing
very
it for the
least,
story.
This venture should make for an interesting tale.
I'm pleased to hear you say that.
You won't regret this, Miss Leger.
We'll set out for the lab at daybreak. And please, call me Jake.